History is full of firsts.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Many of those firsts shaped our way of life. For 70 years, KPRC Channel 2 has been proud to be pioneers in shaping television and Houston history.
In a state the size of Texas, everyone can enjoy.
Causing the storms Thursday. Minutes before 9 o'clock, the crew's here telling them.
This is the first time in a long they had 11. As soon as some of your
Isn't it good to work for a place that has a sense of history? And indeed it is.
See, taking the president from Spring to College Station following.
If you have something you'd like Channel 2 Investigates to check out, call the tip line at 713-223-TIPS or email investigates@click2houston.com. Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News at 10.
Right now at 10, fiery crash.
Up the outside, crash into the wall, into the air.
The Daytona 500 marred by a final lap wreck. New information just in about the condition of the driver involved.
Plus, gear gone. About $30,000 worth of musical equipment stolen by thieves. The owners plea to get it back.
And up in smoke, an apartment fire leaves a family with just the clothes on their back. Their struggle to get back on their feet.
Only on 2 tonight, a family of 5 loses everything when a fire destroys their apartment. Hello, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Dominique Saxo.
Good evening, I'm Andy Sirota. Tonight, this family is searching for answers and help.
Channel 2 anchor Jacob Rascone live off of Gustine near Gessner on Houston's southwest side. Jacob, we understand you just spoke with the family.
Yeah, they are living tonight in an empty apartment waiting for their next paycheck. You can see where the fire started, actually in the apartment below where they are living because of a fried chicken fire that quickly got out of control. The kitchen fire destroyed the apartment and spread upstairs in no time. The owner of the second floor apartment, Raheem Cosgrove, is right there. He was in the shower when it started and got out with only the clothes on his back.
The people was knocking on each and everybody's door. I won't even be here right now if I didn't get that knock.
Raheem and his wife Diana met at a homeless shelter in New York City. They started over in Houston, built their family, and never looked back.
Houston gave me a second, they gave me a second chance in my life. I went through a struggle. I went through a struggle with my boys, and I went through a struggle in New York, and I come to Houston.
I think the kindergarten picture.
Everything from their clothes and toys and beds was either burned, soaked, or damaged by smoke.
They was like, Mommy, where are we gonna eat? We don't have a table. Just losing everything, because it took a lot we worked hard for everything that we have, and now for it to be gone.
I'm still wearing the same clothes, you know, from this fire, and I really don't know what to do at this moment. Only thing I could say is, you know, I just pray to God that somebody do help me and my family.
So Raheem says he spoke to the gentleman who started the fire accidentally while cooking the fried chicken on the first floor. Interestingly, that man has now disappeared, and the management here says that he did not have renter's insurance, and so the Raheem family is now out of luck. They have created a GoFundMe account, and we will put a link to that account if you'd like to help on our website, click2houston.com. Reporting live here, I'm Jacob Rascone, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Jacob, thank you. It is the video many people have been talking about tonight, the fiery crash on the final lap of the Daytona 500. Late tonight, we've learned the driver, Ryan Newman, is in serious condition, but his injuries are not life-threatening. Newman was trying to hold the lead when his car was bumped, sending him into a hard right into the wall. His car flipped, rolled, was hit by another car, and finally skidded in flames. Denny Hamlin ended up winning the race and wasn't aware of how serious the crash was until the broadcast crew notified him.
New at 10 o'clock tonight, tens of thousands of dollars worth of gear stolen in just minutes. Tonight, the search is on for the thieves who got away with a trailer full of pricey musical equipment. Channel 2's Bill Barajas live in Cyprus tonight and just spoke with the victim who's now asking for your help in getting his stuff back. Bill?
Well, that trailer was actually being stored right here at Morning Star Storage. It was taken about a week ago, and the men seen stealing it were actually caught on surveillance cameras here. They can be seen hooking up that trailer to the back of their truck and driving it straight through this front gate. The man we spoke to is now out over $25,000 worth of audio and video equipment. These images are all they have to go on. The thieves caught on camera securing the trailer. Their faces hard to make out, though.
I was nauseous. I had a lot of equipment in the trailer. A lot of it was custom built personally by me, things that I can probably never get back or will have to make again. The trailer was stolen from this storage facility in Cyprus. The trailer taken is worth about $6,000, but Jason Lapasinska says it's what's inside that he really needs. PA system, turbo sound, IQ system, 4 tops, 8 subwoofers, a bunch of LED Parcan lighting, a bunch of just custom cabling, power cabling. Lapasinskas is an audio video technician. He's been doing it for 30 years. 15 of those at the Woodlands Church, where he is their technical director. I actually do this professionally for a church, but this is all my personal equipment that I just use on the side to help out bands or, make a little bit extra here and there, to help out my family. The theft has now forced Lapasinskas to cancel at least one upcoming gig. He's asking anyone who's seen this black Ford F-150 with what appears to be an Under Armour decal to call the authorities. Everybody will just look out for it, man. Anybody that sees it or sees the pictures. And if you have any information on that stolen trailer, license plate 8566198, or the men seen taking the trailer, you have to call the Harris County Precinct 4 constables. Live in Cyprus, Bill Barajas, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Bill. Only on 2 tonight, a crime alert. Pizza restaurants in one part of town changing their policies now after delivery drivers have been robbed at gunpoint.
New tonight, your next call for delivery could change because of it. Channel 2 anchor Keith Garvin live in Cyprus tonight to explain. Keith.
Andy, Dominic, a for sale sign can oftentimes be the very first step to someone's dream home. But here in the Copperfield neighborhood, a group of thieves has been using these listings to simply help them commit crimes.
It kind of breaks my heart that during my first week, one of my employees wound up losing their car. And
a pizza shop manager, new on the job, but he's had to get right down to business keeping his workers safe. He didn't want to share his identity, but he gave details on 3 recent attempts by crooks to lure his delivery drivers to homes listed for sale, only to rob them when they arrived. The latest attempt was last Tuesday outside this home, but his driver called when things didn't look or feel right.
It was another house that was up for sale, and there was a car sitting out front that was running, and for lack of a better word, sketchy character was walking down the street.
Channel 2 has confirmed at least 4 of these recent attempts in the Copperfield area, 2 of them being successful. In most of the cases, the robbers take down the for sale signs, call in a bogus order, then wait for the delivery person to arrive. The manager we spoke to says he now no longer allows his drivers to deliver to first-time customers who don't answer follow-up calls to verify orders. That's just one new precaution.
We don't want to send a driver out there and potentially have him robbed, or some stander by that, didn't even have anything to do with the situation could potentially be in danger either.
He says the latest attempt failed because of an alert driver, and the store was able to contact the sheriff's office, which arrested 2 suspects.
I feel good that potentially people who could have caused somebody injury are now off the street, and hopefully it'll let my employees feel a little bit more at ease.
And back here live, managers from different operations have been actually sharing ideas to help keep their drivers safe. We spoke to one company who says that they have safe delivery apps, and what they do is they track the drivers wherever they go, and they have a safety button, a 911 button, so if anything goes wrong, they can push it and authorities can get to them faster in case of an emergency because they always know exactly where they are. Reporting live from the Copperfield neighborhood in Northwest Harris County, Keith Garvin, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Keith, thank you. We have an update now to a deadly shooting in Brazoria County. Family members have identified the shooting victim as 38-year-old Maurice Hood. He was shot around 3 o'clock this afternoon along County Road 568 and FM 1462 in Rocheron. Investigators say an ongoing family dispute over the past several days led to the shooting. Hood's younger brother tells us he was visiting his cousins when he was shot.
He loved his family, and at the end of the day, if you needed him, he would come through for you. He was just overall, he was my heart, man.
Several people have been detained in connection with the incident.
New at 10 tonight, 3 Friendswood High School students are facing charges after police say they tried using a stolen credit card at the school's ATM machine. On February 11th, investigators say the 3 15-year-old students stole a wallet and a checkbook from a grandparent who accidentally left them there while dropping off items at the school. The students are now charged with credit card abuse, and they're all being held at the Galveston County Juvenile Detention Center.
Tonight, new developments in the case against former Conroe priest Manuel La Rosa Lopez. 2 victims who accuse Lopez of sexual abuse have now filed a federal lawsuit against the Vatican and the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston. The lawsuit claims the Vatican allowed Lopez to be ordained, even though church leaders were aware of earlier accusations of abuse. It also claims the Archdiocese failed to report Lopez's crimes to law enforcement, sent him for psychological treatment instead, and then returned him to the ministry. We reached out to the Archdiocese for a response. It said in part, quote, "We take these allegations very seriously and continue to pray for all victims of sexual abuse." The accusers are seeking $20 million in damages.
Also new tonight, we have learned the name of one of the victims in the tragic crash in Liberty County that left 4 people dead. Family members have identified one of the victims as Alfredo Gordy Cuellar. Dayton police tell us that a man was driving southbound along Highway 146 when he veered out of his lane and hit another truck head on. Both drivers and 2 passengers were killed. Another car was also hit, but that driver was not injured. Investigators tell us they do not believe weather was a factor.
Happening tomorrow, early voting begins here in Texas for the Super Tuesday primary. You'll be able to choose a Republican or Democratic ballot to vote for in the primary for candidates running for president, the U.S. Senate, U.S. House, and district judges. You can find voting centers near you by going to click2houston.com.
A new University of Texas Tribune poll has Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders leading the pack of Democratic candidates in the race for the White House. That's among voters here in Texas. Former Vice President Joe Biden is in a close second, followed by Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren and former New York Mayor Mike Bloomberg. And this Wednesday, NBC News hosts a Democratic debate. Join Lester Holt, Chuck Todd, and Hallie Jackson for this 2-hour debate from Las Vegas. It's at 8 o'clock right here on Channel 2. Channel 2 anchor Sion Rhodes is traveling to Nevada for this debate. Look for her live reports beginning tomorrow afternoon right here on Channel 2.
More sewage spilled than oil leaked during the Deepwater Horizon disaster. Coming up, the frantic efforts to clean up one of America's most beautiful beach destinations.
Speaking of beaches, look at Galveston right now getting a break from the fog. Problem is, it probably won't last all night. So we'll look for low clouds and fog as we head into the overnight. And then we have some changes to talk about. We're going to get mild on Tuesday before a cold front gets here, but it will get here, and it's a game changer. Not only get the umbrellas out, but the jackets. Your forecast is straight ahead.
And I'm Randy McAvoy in West Palm Beach. Astros spring training took on a whole new look today. It's a family out here, and full squad workouts are now underway. Why they say creating a bond is crucial for the 2020 season. Ahead in sports.
Thank you, Randy. And the way a drone helped rescue a blind man who was missing for more than a day. Next on Channel 2 News at 10. New at 10 tonight, Connecticut police say they used a drone to find a blind man who was missing for nearly 33 hours. The Enfield Police Department says they received a report Saturday about a man with vision problems who had disappeared. Police say he was found just 30 minutes after deploying the drone. He had wandered into nearby woods and then climbed down an embankment where he became disoriented. Police say he was taken to the hospital after temperatures fell to the single digits overnight.
New surveillance video tonight shows Chicago police officers rescue a man who fell into the freezing waters of Lake Michigan. This happened Saturday morning. You can see the man walking along the water. Moments later, a jogger is seen waving for help. First responders eventually arrived and helped pull the man from the water. He was taken to a hospital in critical condition.
Tonight, a disaster is unfolding in one of America's most beautiful beach destinations.
A toxic invasion in the water, in the streets, and in the homes of Fort Lauderdale, and outraged families fear there's no end in sight.
Here's NBC's Sam Brock.
In pristine South Florida, an urgent public health crisis. The city of Fort Lauderdale rushing to clean up more than 200 million gallons of toxic sewage.
The smell was horrendous. Whew.
Flooding the streets, seeping into houses, and spilling into waterways since December.
Normally, on a beautiful day like this, that lake would be filled with people fishing and paddleboarding, kayaking. Now closed off after raw sewage poured into it.
One problem, the city's aging infrastructure.
Our infrastructure is catastrophically broken. It all needs to be replaced. This is a state of emergency.
Fort Lauderdale's sewage system was built more than a half-century ago. Leaks beginning in 2014 led to a state mandate requiring the city start improvements immediately and fix the system by 2026.
We're losing access to clean drinking water. We're lacking access to our waterways. We're having health risks.
Dean Trantalis is the mayor of Fort Lauderdale.
There's no way anyone could have taken care of every single aspect overnight. It's going to take years to do it.
Many worry the damage could take years to reverse, with more sewage spilled than oil leaked during the Deepwater Horizon disaster. Sam Brock, NBC News, Fort Lauderdale.
Wow. Now here's anchor Owen Conflenti with a story you'll see all new tomorrow night at 10.
The future of trucking is driverless.
Autonomous trucks don't text, they don't drive drowsy, they don't drive distracted.
That's right, self-driving semis on Texas highways. But are drivers ready for it?
I would not feel comfortable, but I think the technology is definitely going to be there.
We're telling you what the companies are doing here in Texas and if truck drivers should be worried about losing their jobs. Coming up tomorrow night at 10.
Hello, Merlot. Great news for wine drinkers. A new report from Silicon Valley Bank finds wine prices are expected to fall to the lowest level in 5 years. Industry experts say the drop is because there's not enough demand to support increased production. One industry group says that consumption has dropped for the first time in 25 years.
Ooh. Can you figure out
all day.
Yes.
Maybe people are counting calories and they're leaving the wine out. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a strange story.
Isn't
It just doesn't add up.
At all.
Not in this room, anyway.
No.
All right, I managed one sunset out of the deal.
That's all you got?
Well, I mean, it was so cloudy and foggy.
Yeah.
It was hard for a lot of people to get. But this out in Garwood, pretty sunset with the windmill.
Yeah.
I know, I like that. Thank you, Boxy, for sending that in. In the meantime, highs this afternoon were warm, 81, 80, 70. We're going to get close to that again tomorrow. The front's not slated in here until tomorrow evening. And as I said earlier, that is a game changer. 70 right now. South winds at 11. Humidity is up. Dew points right there near the temperature. Galveston has had their fog advisory extended until midnight. But then the National Weather Service says they expect some improvement overnight, but it's going to be worth watching closely, obviously. 67, dew point 66. Humidity is way up. So that's generally the story here. Upper 60s and low 70s are the temperatures. And you look at the dew point right there in the upper 60s to 70, the humidity 100, 98, 93, 97%. So it'll be easy to get a little fog going overnight. I think it's going to be more patchy fog than dense fog, but we'll watch for it, especially tomorrow morning. 13, 15, 12-mile-an-hour winds. That'll help a little bit. The visibility right now, 2.5 in Galveston, which is good improvement there. 3.5 in Anahuac, 3 in Dayton, Hobby, Pearland, 4 in Angleton. So you can see it's cratering a bit. 5 in Katy. We don't have a lot of 9s and 10s out there. So just keep a guard. I think we may end up in the soup. In fact, the Futurecast wants to call for that until we get to about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we go to about 2 miles. So we're 3-4 miles as we get to 10 and 11. So a lot like we were today. It improves pretty rapidly. Here's a look at that front. It's moving through the Dallas area. It will be here tomorrow. And then it brings in this cool air. So you get cool air at the surface, and that southwest pull from the Pacific, that brings in these showers in here for Wednesday and continues them and really ramps them up for Thursday. But the good news is this high begins to push all of this out of here by Thursday evening so that we end up with a nice Friday and a nice Saturday. But obviously, we just got to get there first. So here's a little closer look at this. For tomorrow, look for sprinkles, maybe just a quick shower for Tuesday. But there's the front at 7:30 tomorrow evening. That gets to the coast by the time we get to 11. And then we could see some thunderstorms with it. That's when it really begins to cool down for Wednesday and Thursday. And you can see all of this rain in here for Wednesday and then again Thursday. So really, that's, I think, where we're going to see 2 to even 3 inches of rain across the area. So a 30% chance for tomorrow and again Wednesday, but 70% on Thursday. Clears out just in time for Friday, Saturday. Slight chance of a shower late Sunday, and we get back into some rain chances as we move into the next week. But Friday and Saturday look good. A lot of Friday and Saturdays have looked good for us lately. So that forgives everything else that happened during the week.
It doesn't matter. It all gets erased.
A lot of folks are always living for the weekend anyway.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Sports is coming up next.
We'll be right back.
Welcome into the Xfinity Sports Desk. Today was the first official full squad workouts for the Astros. Our Randy McAvoy is in West Palm Beach. Hey, Randy.
Hello from West Palm Beach, Florida, and Astros spring training. A new look here in camp today as position players arrive for the start of full squad workouts. Several of the veteran Astro players had been in and out the past few days, but this is where it counted, in uniform and putting in the work together. These guys are a tight-knit bunch, and that bond is crucial to the 2020 season.
We have such a close group here, and such a great group of guys that are not only great baseball players but great people.
Carlos Correia is here at camp in the best shape of his life. Correia altered his offseason with a strict diet and a workout regimen he hopes will produce a healthy, injury-free season.
I think just being form and knowing was good to strengthen my back and my whole body and be able to be stable and go out there and so I can go out there and perform.
Also, George Springer is coming off a monster season in 2019, but now is in the final year of his contract. He was asked about that.
I'm not really focusing on that right now. I'm concentrating on trying to play baseball and doing whatever it is I have to do, to help us win.
Workouts will continue all week. Their first exhibition game Saturday right here against the Washington Nationals. In West Palm Beach, Florida, Randy McAvoy, KPRC Channel 2 Sports.
And no shock here, the incredible Simone Biles was named the Sportswoman of the Year at the Laureus World Sports Awards. Biles definitely earned this, winning 5 gold medals at the World Championships, becoming the most decorated gymnast in history. Congrats to her. And the undefeated Cy Creek Cougars taking on the Lamar Texans. Let's go to the first quarter. Lori Harmon puts up a 3 for the Cougars. The Texans answered in this first quarter. Haley Bisqueen with the basket to even the score, but Cy Creek dominated this one, winning 91-22. And I'll warn you, this one is kind of hard to watch. Final lap of the Daytona 500, one of the worst crashes I've ever seen. Ryan Newman's car spins, gets turned sideways, and then gets hit by oncoming traffic. Front grille with a direct hit to the side of his car. Wow. Denny Hamlin won the race, but the focus is obviously on Ryan Newman's health. NASCAR did give an update about an hour ago. They said he is in serious condition, but has non-life-threatening injuries.
It was a miracle.
And he has 2 young daughters. I mean, your heart just
you
drops.
pray for the family.
Absolutely, and it reminds me of Dale Earnhardt. So,
oh, I know.
Very glad that he's okay.
Yep. All right, thank you.
Stay with us. Coming back.
Just before Fallon tonight, an unlikely pair is capturing the hearts of millions across the world with a unique friendship between Lundy, the 8-week-old Chihuahua, and Herman, the Pigeon. The adorable duo have been roommates in Hilton, New York for more than a month now at this nonprofit that helps animals with birth defects and special needs. Would you get a look at this?
Oh.
Herman is unable to fly and Lundy is unable to walk. But a picture of these two has now gone viral, bringing in more than 6 million views and 42,000 shares.
Wow.
The nonprofit has already raised $6,000 in donations so they can continue their work. That is about the most precious thing I've ever
The
seen.
best
Look at
of
this.
friends, right?
I love looking at each other.
Yeah.
It's a real bird dog, that
It's
one.
a real bird dog. Chihuahua gin or something.
Yeah. Oh, that was just so sweet. Thank you, Lewis, for finding that story and putting it on our newscast.
Very nice. Hey, I'm blogging about whether you can plant or not. A lot of people have asked me, should we plant or?
Yes.
Or everything's blooming.
Everything's blooming. So you click to Houston.com/weather and you can find my weather blog on that today. In the meantime, looking for those visibilities to continue to go down. So Britta will be here tomorrow morning to get us through that. We'll see if there are any advisories, but it's going to be on the mild side, that's for sure.
All right, Frank, thanks so much.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. The Tonight Show is next.
We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Good night.